That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. And we got a lot of stuff this day, including a special guest that I met. I want to say it's been a few years. And I actually got to meet her in a way that sometimes I meet people online and I go, I wonder what's next. And I know I was on her special that she used to do. It was awesome. And she has a great interview style. She has a great, everything, honestly. And she's a musical artist, okay? But when I was on her show, she was promoting me. But I'm not promoting her because she promoted me. I'm promoting her because she's awesome. And she just did something really good in the music industry, which I say is awesome for musical artists to do, especially during a virus around the world, right? Go back to something that works, do something with it, and then get the beat next level and then take it up a notch, right? Joining us right now is Maria Rubia. Maria, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no. Thank you for joining us. Look, I say this. When I get to follow you, and I'm not going to lie, she's always on tour. It's very hard to, pin you down. Are you ever coming to the States?
Oh, yes, definitely. I did a feature film in America a couple of years ago, and my mom came with me. So, yeah, I love America.
Okay, well, that's great for us because I think when you come, we've got to have like look, you guys got to check it out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and break directly into a song that she has, which you can actually check out now. It's actually, when was this song written, by the way?
Ooh, early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that you say early 2000 because, here we are, 2022, and people go, how long does it take to make an awesome, thing? But you did this, and you did a video, which we're going to show just right now. But here is the cover of the song featuring, you've got, of course, Fragma. And for those listening, again, you have, your ability to write lyrics, to write the song, and then you go next level with beats, right? Can you explain that to our audience?
Yes, so I didn't write Every Time You Need Me. I was actually in university when they asked me to do Every Time You Need Me, but the other songs I did write. So basically, Say It, my second single, I was stuck on the motorway in traffic, and the lyrics just come to you, they come to your head, and then you get the melody after. That's how it works with me. Elton John works the same. So then I get the beats, and then I link them up together, and then I'll quickly call the producer, and then he will just get the vibe with me, and then we'll book to go into the studio.
Okay, so I'm going to play the music so you guys understand. Again, very smart, very intelligent when it comes to the beat and the song. And here it is, Every Time You Need Me. Check it out.
Thank you.
An inner feeling comes around. Let it sparkle and let it shine. Let it lift you off the ground. Make it last, baby, make it mine. You are the sun that rises. You are the moon that lights the night. You are what paralyzes me. Every time you need me, you know I will be there. You know I really care. Say you will, say you dare.
Okay, I can tell you right now, again, amazing soundtrack. I love it already. It's got to go with like a whole film. I feel like if you have a film in your head, get it out now, right? Like, is there an idea of this? Because like I see the boat, I see the guy, I see you. Like, what's the story there? Is it a Bond thing? Is it you as a spy? What is it?
It pretty much was going down that vibe, yes. Um, and I love swimming, so my nickname is Mermaid. And so they asked me to dive into the sea, which was, of course, is a no-brainer. So yeah, it was just very natural, very flowy, but sexy at the same time.
Yeah, I love it already. And again, I was a fan the very moment I saw the original one. Now, again, for people that want to check it out, you could check it out on Spotify. You subscribe to that and then subscribe to Maria. I follow her on Twitter. She's very regular there. It's awesome. She actually responds to people if you comment appropriately. Be nice. Don't be like one
Yeah.
of those weird people out there. And again, here it is again for you guys to check it out. Maria Rubia again with Fragma. Every time you need me, but all of your songs are in a way they tell a story without saying it all the way through. What's your inspiration for the kind of like do they intertwine? Like ABBA has like an intertwining theme. Do you have something like that that you want to make or that you're making in your head?
Yeah, so it's all basically real stuff, like real day-to-day life. Like every time you need me, basically what happened was during the pandemic, everyone started playing it again, and they were sending it to relatives abroad and things like that. So it started getting big again. Um, and funnily enough, a friend of mine who's doing a feature film in UK would like to have it in one of his films that he's filming now. So, and all of my other songs are very relatable because I'm relatable. And so they come from the heart. They're basically about normal day-to-day things, nothing big out there, just normal stuff.
No,
So, yeah.
well, I get it. Well, I'm writing a script and I'm thinking like, hearing the tune and hearing the thing. Now I know another guy's going to use it for a film. I can't use that one. I got to use a different one. But sometimes when you hear a song, sometimes I go on YouTube, for example. I know you can actually check out some of our music on YouTube as well. But you kind of get like a feeling like I write stories, especially now. I write stories, but I have to listen to certain songs to get me in the mood to get there, right? So when I hear this one, I hear spy novel slash break heart slash bad guy slash good guy around the corner or not. I'm not sure. And then like somebody saves the world. Either it's you or three other people. I don't know who they would be, but like would there be like a spin off of this one or a completely different song?
Completely different song.
That's realistic. I get it.
Yeah, sorry, because I think when you've done something, I mean that got me a gold disc and a silver disc, and it stayed in the charts for 11 weeks. It went in the Guinness Book of Records.
Wow.
And so then my next single was completely different, but at the same time it linked in because it was again things that you could relate to. So it was called Say It. And the lyrics were say that you want me, say that you need me, say it's forevermore. So basically it was about, a girl and a guy and everybody can relate to that. And then I did the Akira featuring Maria Rubio, a remix of the Eurythmics track, Here Comes the Rain Again. So then that was different. I think it's important to do things that are not the same because I have bought an album from a famous person that I love, but the album sounded really boring after about the third track.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So it's really important to keep spicing up that album and to just do different sounds. Like I'm working with some producers in the UK, but I'm also working with producers from Sweden, famous ones, and also people in America. and I'm doing a country music / ballad one with him. Then the other one's going to be pop dance. So the whole album will just be completely different sounds, but still sounding like me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense, and I love again, kind of like your writing along with the tune. Some people get the writing, they're good with lyrics, but they're bad with tune. What would be your advice there to find the tune? Do you hear it? Do you just kind of like play like a beat in your head, or some people they play on like a piano and they kind of get like, okay, this note goes to that note, this note goes to that note, like what note goes to what note, you know?
No, I can't play any instrument at all. So I'm normally driving my car, and then I'll either have the tune come first, the melody come first, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to record that right now because it comes in quick, but then you forget it quick.
Right.
So so I've got a recording app on my phone. I've got to record it quick before it's gone. But most of the time, 95% of the time, it's lyrics that come first. I just have like a word or a sentence, and I think, oh my gosh. And then as soon as I normally write a track within 5 minutes, and the producer's like, holy moly, that's quick. But when it's a quick one, it's a good one. When I'm trying to force it, it's not good, and then we bin it.
I get that. I've been doing that with story lately, and I think you have the same one. I've been talking about here on the show, and I've been saying to writers, get it, download it. It's called Voice Recorder for the iPhone, and it is awesome because it looks like a regular tape deck recorder, right?
Yes, exactly. It's so good. The great thing about now is that, like, I can literally send my vocals to anywhere in the world. It's so quick. And then the producer can just send me stuff, and there's so many different ways that we can just produce music now. It's just so awesome. It's so awesome.
Well, I love that you say, because I know a lot of people out there that have melodies in their head. I'm not going to lie. I've woken up with a melody in my head. And I'm like, how would I get that melody? Because I don't play musical instruments. I picked up the guitar, I picked up the piano a little, but not enough to be like, okay, that's how I want it. So when I go like how do you do that on the audio? Like let's do the Superman theme. How would you do the Superman theme so that you would know it would eventually sound like the Superman theme? How would you make that sound?
So if you've got something that you can link it up with, for example, the Superman theme, then you say that on your tape. So then your brain remembers the link. Or if it's a color, anything, you need something that it can remember with. But otherwise, if you can't do it that way, if you've got your contact of your producer, you immediately call him on the phone and just tell him your thought process over the phone. It's recorded, it's done, it's not forgotten about. I mean, I've been on a plane and I've been putting stuff on sick bags. Anything that you can just keep it down and remember, it's there, it's on paper, literally.
So if I were to do I do that like in the voice recorder? I think that's what I'm going for. Like, you know what I mean? Right? You know, it's a little scratchy, but you know what I mean? Like, would I do that? How would I get the tune out?
If your brain can remember that, then that's it. I've got some crazy sounds on my phone, and I have to sometimes go, what was I thinking? And I've got to play it over and I go, oh, and then I remember.
Got it. See, I don't like. That's the only way I would be able to do it. And then I'd record that. I'd be like, okay, can you get that song? But can it sound less trumpety? Right? That's like, right? You know, like, how does that? You know, like, can you guys do that? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, it's a good like practice because I've seen other composers kind of do doon 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 doon. You know, and then the person that kind of does the beat kind of takes off that. You mean like this? You go, not like that, you know, but I never did it on a voice recorder. Now I'm thinking about it because some tunes do come to my head, but I've never thought how to do that. And then like, because I don't, you know, I mean, I don't, but maybe you're kind of giving me and others a new idea on how to do it.
Yeah. Or can just send them my way, and then we can help each other out.
Even better. There you go. Right? Because she can write the lyrics and you can write the tune. There you go. But that was already taken. So, you got to copyright that one. But look, the reality is I love your music. I'm always a fan. I want to say thank you again for spending time with us. I know you're traveling right now. You're touring and you're doing everything you can to get the word out on this song. And I'm glad you kind of brought it here to the States. Through our channel here at ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. For those that want to follow all the great stuff that you're doing, where can they find you?
Basically, the socials are limited at the moment. I'm doing Twitter. Obviously, there'll be Instagram in the future within the next couple of weeks. But I am working with some very well-known producers, so I'm very, very lucky to do that. So I'll send them to you and you can tell me what you think. They're getting recorded in August. The pop videos will then get recorded a couple of weeks after. So we've got some very exciting projects coming up. And I'm really excited to hear about your book as well. You'll have to send me a copy, a signed copy.
I'm going to throw this out there because everybody's listening. And I hope I can hold you to it at some point. She said to me earlier about my accent. I'm like, you have an accent. And then we're like going back and forth, whose accent, but everybody, I know you already love her accent, right? For us in the States. I know like in where were you born, by the way?
I was born in England, but I was brought up down the south of France. So French is my first language.
And you have like how many languages that you know?
8. When I do TV presenting or even radio presenting, they love that I can just speak to the guests in different languages, and then I'll sort of translate it quickly for my viewers to understand.
Okay, I love that you do that. I love that, to us here in the States, people always say, how come you don't speak Spanish with that Sanchez name? I go, honestly, I just didn't learn, but now I feel like with one language, I feel like, and this is what somebody told me. They said when you travel, you have the ability to speak other languages when you at least have a minimum of 4 to 5 to 6, maybe even 7, but I've never heard anybody have 8. What are all the languages you speak? Because now I'm thinking about lyrics in other languages.
Oh, it's a no-brainer. It's already done. The only thing is the record company likes me to travel to Japan, for example, and I don't speak Japanese. So I'm like, I need to learn Japanese now. I really want to learn Mandarin because that's like a really important on a business level.
Yes.
It's really important to learn Mandarin, yeah. But I'll teach you some Spanish. I mean, I love Spanish.
Of course you would know Spanish. Of course you would. So my point is this. Now, on my book, and we've been talking kind of briefly on this, but, on my book, I want to have an audiobook for the kids to be able to listen, and they don't need to hear my voice. They should hear, like, a nice voice like yours, because yours reminds me of, like, and don't take this wrong, I'm sure, people in Europe don't like this characterization, but when you think Winnie the Pooh, or you think, the Enchanted Forest, or you think, I don't know, the story that could, you think like the way you speak, you don't think my accent, you think your accent. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you've got a lovely voice. That's why you do radio.
I guess.
Your voice is very relaxing. It's lovely. So don't ever put yourself down. I think your voice is perfect.
Well, I think the voice of you is better than me because in the caterpillar story, you just need to know what the caterpillar does in order to do what the caterpillar does. So do what the caterpillar does and then be the awesome Lady Caterpillar. And I don't know. We got a story for you, I'm pretty sure, down the line. All right. I want to say thank you again, everybody. Again, Maria Rubio. You can actually follow her on all social media platforms. Again, follow her and then, of course, support and get it on Spotify. Subscribe and check it out. I'll bring it up again for you guys to see on the way out. Here it is again, Maria Rubio. Every time you need me, check it out. All right, people. We'll see you around the corner. Thank you, Maria.
Bye. Thank you.